Today, I'm going to talk about something that has taken down even some of the strongest men throughout history. But this thing also is something that is a common factor in a lot of great people's journey. This thing can either consume you or you can use it to become great. Today, we're going to talk about the struggle of being lonely. I think loneliness is something that humans have struggled with since truly the beginning of time. We are creatures that just crave togetherness and crave socialness, and we crave security from others. It is a genuine human need. But why is it so hard to actually connect with people? Now, I think life's all about balance. I catch myself in this mindset where I want to preserve my energy and I only want to be around good people that lift me up. But the truth is, there's not that many people out there like that. And we just have to accept people for what they are sometimes. Something I remind myself of is sometimes the reason that we're struggling to connect with others isn't to the fault of others, but it's actually something going on internally with ourselves. And that's okay. I feel like it's identical to when an athlete gets a leg injury or an arm injury. We have something going on that's holding us back, and it is our concern and our priority to address that. I often can catch myself when I'm just off-centered and my energy's not right, and I can directly feel the difference in my ability to connect with people when I feel like I'm centered. We have to be our advocate at the end of the day. Now, 2025 is such a weird time because we have so much technology and we're able to connect with people digitally so easily almost all the time. With that being said, I don't think being digitally connected to people actually fills that social craving that we have. I personally believe that in-person interactions are the best and they feel the most like a recharge. However, as someone who does struggle with social anxiety, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too, it can be really tough. One thing is that in America, we're constantly thrown so much advertising in our face. Plus, we're on our phones all the time, and it leads to constant overstimulation. And as a result, I feel like it contributes to a lot of our anxieties. Furthermore, social media paints such a fake picture of society and how people are supposed to act. And I also think that feeds into anxiety for people. Whatever it is, you're not alone if you feel like you struggle socially. Like I said, I do too. It's a battle I'm still working on for sure. I'm one of those people where I'll have plans ahead of time, and then when the day of comes, for some reason, my brain will just want to talk myself out of going, or I'll stress and dwell on something that's not even a real problem. But then 9 times out of 10, I get there and I feel so much better, and I'm glad that I went through with it. Now, I will say something that can be really discouraging is it can be really hard to find really authentic friends. Like, really hard. There are some times where I'm around people and I still feel really lonely, and I feel like that's a really bad sign that you're not around the right people. Furthermore, there are some people that I absolutely love in my life, but when I'm around them, I just feel absolutely drained. And I don't think that's how a friendship is supposed to work. I think this is just a struggle of getting older, and as I continue to get older and learn more about myself, I'm sure that I will develop my inner circle and find the right people who will recharge me and compliment me on my journey. I think that there's a lot of people out there who are really afraid to be alone, and they think it's a bad thing. And as a result, they pour themselves into their friend groups or into a relationship, and deep down, they know that that's not right for them. I know for me, I've had lots of times in my life where I'm in a big friend group and I'm out with friends and we're doing something that maybe wasn't my idea or something that I wouldn't necessarily choose to do. But also, the energy just doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm struggling to have conversations with people and I don't feel like I'm able to be comfortable. I think it's more powerful to have the ability to be alone and to be happy than to feel like you have to do social stuff just to avoid being alone. When I was younger, I went through some pretty heavy partying phases of my life. As I get older, I genuinely cherish times where I'm with 3 to 5 people and we're in a setting where we can all look at each other and hear each other, and we just delve into really good, present conversation. If you think about it, the party scene doesn't really allow for that. Now, I do think the internet does have a lot of amazing things to it. Like, I think gaming communities can really help people feel a lot less alone. YouTube communities like this, Discord communities like we have. I think a lot of it comes from us just being honest and open about the fact that we struggle. And when we're just honest and we accept that, we can all respect the fact that we have this ability to help each other just by offering company. I'm so proud of a lot of the comments that I see in our YouTube channel, in our Discord, because we have so many kind young men that exemplify what being strong is all about. And in my opinion, being strong is about not being fearful about what others think of you, and you are just authentic and kind because you know it's the right thing to do. So if anyone out there is struggling with being alone or being lonely, you are absolutely not alone on your struggle. It is something so many of us continue to struggle with. Definitely join our Discord if you feel like you need a cool community to hop in. We don't judge, we keep the vibes very light and cool. As long as you aren't a jerk, you will absolutely fit in. And please don't spam the chats as well. But guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like button. Please leave a comment, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please go ahead and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.